Well, hello there. How are you guys doing tonight? Let me just switch my phone off here. Hold on one second. Thank you for joining us. I am super excited. We have a great session in store for you tonight. Tonight we're going to be discussing the success path that we take our students on inside of the course for the next few weeks. So once we're done with the success path tonight, we are going to also give you a sneak peek inside of the course portal. And then we have one of our KMS students sharing their inspirational story with you. And then after that, we're going to go into Q&A. And the Q&A for tonight is going to be all about the course. So we're going to be talking to you exactly, reassuring you, about the course, about the tech in the course, where to find this, where to find that. And we want to be sure, obviously, that we answer everybody's questions tonight. All right, let's get started. So we're going to talk first about the success path. So we're going to bring up the success path now. And I want to ask you guys, who has seen the success path before? If you have seen the success path or you know what it is about, I want you to say me or not me in the comments. So if you have seen the success path or if you know what it is, if you've heard us talking about it, say me or not me in the comments. I want to see who knows what a success path, or what the Adapt Success Path is all about. Okay, me, not me. Nope, not me, not me. Me, not me. Okay, all right, perfect. So the success path, hold on one second. The Adapt Success Path is really essentially the journey that we take you on in the course. So the success path has, as you can see, 5 distinct stages from stage 0 to stage 5. So I'm going to briefly just obviously go through what all these stages mean. And then I'm going to go through kind of each stage so that you can see exactly where you go with us in the course and how you obviously are going to your journey on how you're going to reach your goals when we're done. So as you can see in the success path, there are 5 stages. At stage 0, which is probably where you are right now, you have made the decision to start. You are ready and you can't wait to regain your health. You've made that decision. Then there's the assess stage, which is you're getting a very clear picture of your overall health, which is obviously what we're going to be talking about and teaching you in the class. And then there's the learn stage. Again, this is the course and what we are teaching you in the class. You're going to be learning about nutrition. You're going to be setting goals. We actually call them, we don't like to call them goals, but we call them visions. So funnily enough, this is the very first time that we are using worksheets. They are fillable and editable worksheets. This is the very first cohort. So you guys would be in KMS 4. It's the 4th time that we have launched this particular cohort since December of this last year, 2020. So this is the first time that we are including these incredible worksheets inside of the course for you. And of course, they are not mandatory. If you're not a worksheet type of a person, you do not have to do them. But there's something really special about writing things down, and I'll go through all of that with you in a minute. So in stage 2, you're going through the learning stage, and then there's the implementation stage, which is also what we are teaching you in the course. So we are, you're going through you're going through what you're learning. You are creating new habits. You are understanding the food list. We are going through this learning stage with you, and you are starting to implement everything during this 3 weeks inside of the course. Then, because we only have 3 weeks with you in the course, we're going to flirt with stage 4. So you will already start seeing the transformation. By the time this course is over in 3 weeks, your body is already transforming, and you can see and feel the changes. And then when the course is done after the 3-week period, we offer what we call the ALA, which stands for Adapt Your Life Academy membership, which we will actually talk about with you kind of halfway through the course. If you want to continue on with us for ongoing learning and support, you absolutely can, or you don't have to. So that's really where I say that we flirt with a transformation. It's that you are learning, you have started implementing, you've got a good understanding for what's going on. Your body is transforming, you can see and feel the changes. And then if you want more with us, we offer you more if you're ready for it and if you want it. So that is the Success Path graphic. Okay. Now what I want to go through is I want to show you at each stage what each stage looks like for you in the course. So you're going to see the exact milestones, and I'm going to explain what each stage does, what this actually means. So if we can put up that document, let's just pull that up. Right. So let's start with stage 1. All right, so in stage 1, you are getting a clear picture of your current overall health. You know exactly why you are starting this diet lifestyle change, and you've had a detailed body assessment, which is going to be in the worksheets, and you are getting very clear on your health markers. So the milestones for you in this stage is, again, we're working with in the worksheets. You will have identified at least 3 reasons why you are starting this lifestyle change. You have a detailed body assessment. We show you exactly what to do in the worksheets. You are clear on your health markers. And again, just to reiterate, when I say worksheets, we're not giving you a whole bunch of homework to do. They are actually really exciting 1-page worksheets where we are working through and actually helping you move through these stages, if you will. You have also taken note of all the medications and dosages you are currently taking on the medications worksheet. So you will see that there are action steps. There are action steps for each milestone, and you will see that that on these worksheets, this is what you are doing. You are filling out all these action steps that we give you. Okay. In stage 2, and by the way, we are going to be giving you these. We are not giving you all these worksheets all at once. We are actually giving these worksheets to you via email each week. So we are going to go through everything with you step by step, so you don't have to do anything on your own. It's super easy. We're making it very convenient for you, and we'll show you, and we're explaining everything along the way. So in stage 2, obviously, you are excited to start learning. Your milestones for this stage is you have set your first realistic 3-month weight fat loss vision. You have set your 3 health-related visions on the worksheets. You have learned the basics of nutrition, how to read labels. You are learning the basics of nutrition, how to read labels, and how carbs and sugars affect your body. And you are really deepening your understanding of what macros are, protein, carbs, fat, and your limitations of each with the food list that we give you, and the and the plan that we actually give you in the course as well. So you're going to be adding all these things on your action steps, and we also give you a vision setting workbook that you're going to go through to complete these action tasks, right? Now, stage 3 is the implement stage. So this is the stage where you are applying what you've learned, you're developing new habits until they become automated, you've created a shopping list for yourself, you've created a weekly meal plan. We'll show you exactly what to do. Because remember, guys, you know, at the end of this 3-week period, if you don't want to continue on with us, you are going to come out of this 3-week course knowing exactly what your next steps are. You're going to already have that forward momentum. You already will be seeing these results, and you will know what to do on your own. So that is our goal for you, is that you know whether you come with us afterwards for ongoing learning and support or you don't. Either way, you will know what to do next, and you will be able to do this on your own if you choose to. So in the implementation stage is when you're clearing out your pantry, you're getting a really good understanding with, you know, your foods, you sticking to the food list. We obviously explain all of this in the course. You are planning ahead. You've created structure in your meal planning and prepping, which is very, very important for your success, is making sure that you are prepped the week ahead. And we teach you how to do that. And your new mindset and habits are being developed through consistency. Because remember, you know, our habits are we teach you about habits and about mindset in the course. And habits are really only formed through doing the same things over and over again. They need to be formed. They don't just come automatically. We need to form these new habits until they become automated for you, right? And again, you have identified at least 2 people who are going to support you on your journey. We show you how to do that. Very, very important. You know, again, we are setting you up for 100% success. That is what we want for you. We are all in. Then the transformation stage, as I said, we're flirting with this stage in the course, right? And what I mean by flirting with it is that obviously your body is going to go through amazing changes over the next 3 weeks. Some of you may have seen a weight loss, but others of you may not have seen weight loss, but you may have already experienced what we call non-scale victories. And again, we go through this with you in the course. And there are amazing non-scale victories that you are going to feel besides weight loss. That's not your only sort of criteria. So, during this transformation stage is we're really going to explain, you know, we're going to explain to you, you already are having way less inflammation. Your inflammation is going down, your aches and pains, your swelling, your fluid retention, your cravings are gone by the stage. And your hunger is well controlled at this point, believe it or not. In fact, your hunger is pretty much well controlled after the first few days of starting. So at this stage, by the end of this 3-week period, your energy you'll have incredible energy, your blood sugar, your blood pressure's improving, everything is just working. Like you are seeing and feeling these amazing benefits. And these benefits are what is going to really help you with that forward momentum, right? So, So the milestones in this stage is your hunger is greatly reduced or even eliminated completely. Inflammation has lessened. You are feeling super confident and you really engaging more with the group, which we really want you to do inside of this 3-week course, is we want you to engage. The more you engage, the more forward momentum, you're going to get swept up by the group's forward momentum over this 3-week period, right? And you are really feeling the effects of this lifestyle. I mean, the bloating, the improved sleep, your energy, your blood sugars, your blood pressures. I mean, this is literally, guys, just the beginning, right? And then what we teach you in the ongoing learning and support stage is if you want to continue on with us, even though you can very easily do this on your own, but we teach you how to continue. We teach you how to refine. And then we have a whole bunch of extremely fun things that we bring in that ongoing learning and support membership, which we bring in all kinds of fun things, recipes, and we have a Michelin star chef that comes to cook. There's a whole bunch of things, but we don't want you to worry about that right now. We just want you to right now to think about your next steps, and for you to understand that we have your back. At the end of the 3-week period, if you want to continue, we will continue taking you on a journey like no other, okay? So we're not just going to toss you away. You will be able to make the choice. Yes, I want to continue with them, or no, I think I can do this on my own. I think I've got this under control. I'm feeling the incredible benefits, and I am not ready to join the ongoing learning and support membership. So the good news is that as a grad, we don't offer this support for an ongoing learning and support membership. We only offer this to grads that have gone through our program. So if you have not gone through our program, you will never be able you will never be offered this particular ongoing learning and support option, because this is specifically for grads to continue on their journey, right? So that is basically the success path in a nutshell. And I'm really, really excited for you guys that are joining us. It's going to be incredible. I want you to believe is the right word, that you absolutely can do this. I am an ex-binge eater myself, and if I tell you, and you will learn more about me in the course and through the course, because I'm very much involved with you inside of the group as well. Dr. Westman is with you every single day. Not every single day, once a week. He's going to be live in the group on Mondays. Amy is going to be live in the group with you on Wednesdays, but all of us are in the group during the week, helping you, supporting you, making sure that you understand that we've answering your questions, that you know what your next step is, making sure that you get the forward momentum that you need to succeed. So that's basically what we are doing with you in the course. I am going to leave Dr. Westman now to bring up, to give us a sneak peek of your portal. And Doc, are you there?
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And so, yeah, it's my pleasure to take the reins here, so to speak. And what I'd like to do is bring up the portal. So let's say you've decided to join. You went through all of the financial things. This is what the portal looks like. Let me give you a sneak peek. So the Adapt Academy, Adapt Your Life Academy, up here at the top, you have online courses, free quiz, the information here on the far right. It says My Account. So we will have sent you the username and password. So I'm just going to log in using my name and password, and just want to show you how simple that it really is. You don't have to have a whole lot of technical background. So here we have, hello Eric, welcome to your student portal. We're so glad you're here and you did it. You're part of the Adapt Your Life Academy family. Now you can see that I have 2 classes that I've paid for, the Stall Slayer and the Keto Made Simple. Right now we're offering the Keto Made Simple Masterclass. So this would be the only one that shows up on your list if it's the first class that you've taken. So I'm just going to click on the class itself, and this brings me into the Keto Made Simple course library. So this is where the information is stored for you. You can You can print it out or download it. It's all up to you. There's a welcome video that I did for you here and a navigation video that goes through the website again in great detail. I'm not going to go through in such great detail, but I just wanted to point out all of the PDF resources that there are. We have the keto food list that is kind of the basics of learning what to eat and how to eat at the first phase of the program, the Adapt Keto diet. All of the lessons are transcribed and written out, typed out here for you if you learn better by reading than by watching the videos. We have meal plans, recipes, link to the Facebook group if you haven't already joined it. So let's say you're ready to watch some videos, which is the heart of the didactic information, meaning the lessons. Over on the far left, you see the modules 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this is the NEST method, meaning first you learn about nutrition, the basics of nutrition, and then what to eat, and then getting started. There are many different ways to get started. You can do it very simply or make it very complicated, and that's up to you. You can buy your food at the local grocery or the fancy grocery store or fast food or restaurants. It's very flexible. You can train your mindset with module 4. This takes you into the questions about how do I look at blood tests, what kinds of changes, how do I talk to my doctor about this. We want you to be prepared to handle the questions and maybe the quizzical eyes that you'll get from not eating the bun when you eat your burger. So this is called the NEST method, just a simple acronym. And now let me just go to the middle here and show you an example of what the video looks like. So there are 4 modules, 3 lessons each, so 12 different videos. You click like a typical tape recorder, and the lesson is something like this.
This lesson is about macronutrients, or macros. A healthy, balanced diet is a diet that provides all the nutrients you need to be healthy. Sounds pretty simple.
So that's an example of the content, what it looks like. You can watch the videos as often as you like. We have a little quiz at each end of each module just to reinforce the most important points. Let's say you're done for the moment. You go up to the top right to the student portal, which takes you back to the front. If you wanted to get your information on this class, you would click on the Keto Made Simple Masterclass there at the bottom, and then here are your resources again. And if you're all done, you simply come up here and log out. If you want to learn about other options, other things we have available from the Adapt Your Life Academy, we have information there as well. So I'm just going to log out there. And now I'm outside the portal like anyone would see if they hadn't already joined the class. So that's a simple tour of the portal itself, what you would get access to once you sign up and pay for the class. I hope it seemed pretty simple. It's really pretty simple once you just get around a little bit. There's not a whole, there's a lot of information there, not a whole lot of places to find it. So we've had good experience and good feedback about that.
Excellent. All right, so now we are going to bring on our success story, and her name is Sylvie. And you know what? Before we bring Sylvie on, I want you to just can you just let everybody know the kind of success that our students, because after every single course, so as I said that there's 4 courses, after each one, we send out a very robust survey asking people, a whole bunch of questions. And so obviously we've gotten incredible results, right, Doc? Can you just let people know, Sylvie's story, and if you've watched the keto workshop series with us through the last few weeks, the success stories that you might have seen in the emails, or you might have seen peppered into, leading up to tonight, for example, it's not that only a few people are getting these incredible results.
Well,
I mean, so almost everybody is getting the success rate is literally in the 90 percentile, guys.
Yeah.
So I want you to understand, most of our students are getting this success. So Sylvie, bring Sylvie on and she can take it away.
Hello.
Hi, my love. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited. Thanks for coming on. And you know how it is. We always tell you guys in the group, we call it for those of you who have never done a KMS course, inside of the course, our lingo is we call it the Adapt Ripple Effect. And that is because the reason why we offer our students to share their stories, et cetera, on social media and live is because we want to paint this vision for you. We want you to see that, there's hope. This can happen. This will happen. We want you to be our next success stories. And even in the group, after the course, we continue having live success stories after success stories. So, it's the hope and the vision that we want to cast to you guys, to let you know that this is what's possible. This is what's possible for you guys. So I'm going to leave you to take it away, Sylvie.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here tonight to share my success story with you. I'm extremely passionate about this lifestyle. So to tame some of my excitement, I've had to write it down because there's a lot I'd like to share and I'd like to stay on track. So I apologize for looking down while I'm reading. My name is Sylvie. I'm 55 years old. I'm a mom, stepmom, grandmother, and let's not forget a fur mom. I'd like to start by showing you just a few pictures of a glimpse of what my previous life was, we'll call it. Just a few. This will give you an idea of what I've struggled with for the last 35 years or so. I was raised in an Italian family. You ate what was put in front of you. And of course, you had to eat everything on your plate because there were starving children in third world countries. It definitely was not a low carb type of life. There were no choices. I wasn't an overweight child, nor was I an overweight teenager. My struggle started when I was about 20. And as life went on, I continued to become overweight and then what doctors call morbidly obese. I had struggled with yo-yo diets for over 30 years, up and down like a toilet seat. I've tried a lot of diets, but I think my most memorable one was ordering this binder full of cassette tapes that promised if you listened to them in a specific sequence, that it would make you lose weight. Well, you guessed it, it didn't work. It was depressing, humiliating, embarrassing, and emotionally damaging to me to be continuously told every doctor that I saw, you're too fat, stop eating so much. They all said the same thing, eat less and exercise. Well, I managed to lose 100 pounds one year doing the eat less and exercise advice, except to me, the exercise part became a very unhealthy obsession, and it took over my life. Needless to say, the weight came back and then some. I didn't panic though, because as I got back to my bigger self, I had good old faithful, and by that I mean my big clothes, that I'd put away every time I lost weight, because you never know. I had a plethora of sizes. It was like a mini clothing store. Fast forward to when I was 37, after 18 years of marriage, I was suddenly widowed. My kids were only 9 and 11, and as you can imagine, life became even more of a struggle. As I did my best to carry on with this new life, the challenges continued on. Until May 7th, 2020, when I had a visit with my son. He could see how unwell I was, and he asked me what I had eaten. I told him a piece of fresh bread my neighbor just baked. My son was doing internet keto at the time, and I was bashing him for it. It's the mindset of the old paradigm at its finest. He said, "Mom, just try it." So he told me what to eat, and that was the beginning of my internet keto journey. Ironically, little did I know that a piece of bread would change the course of my life. The following day, weeks, and months, I could feel the difference, and heck, I even lost weight. But the one thing that didn't change was that I was sick and in pain. So I started to do my own research. There was so much confusion and noise out in the World Wide Web. I was so annoyed, I was frustrated until I came across a video by Dr. Finney. That brought me to Low Carb Down Under and then Dr. Westman and Adapt. I watched a lot of videos and was immediately drawn to Dr. Westman by his calm voice and his endearing demeanor. There was something so fascinating about him and what he'd accomplished. This man spent years researching, and he could definitely put his money where his mouth was. The more I listened to him, the more I wanted to learn, and the more motivated I became to want to try his prescription strength evidence-based keto. When his book, End Your Carb Confusion, written with Amy Berger, came out, I bought it, read it, and it definitely ended my carb confusion. I highly recommend it. The first class came up, and although I was so motivated to join, fear took over. So I decided to start counting total carbs instead of net. Wow, what a real eye-opener. I changed my app setting from 20 net carbs per day to 20, and I was shocked to see that it had led me to upwards of 100 or more grams of carbs on some days. This was still likely a lot less than before any keto I started, but I couldn't help to feel that I'd been fooled. I then signed up for the second KMS class in January and began eating from the food list. Well, this is when my life really changed. The very next day, a miracle happened. I wasn't sick. It was like my severe stomach issue left my body. From that day on, my insane hunger monster was gone, cravings were gone, and I could start to feel the inflammation in my body subsiding. Within weeks, the knee braces that I depended on to walk and stand with from my osteoarthritis were a thing of the past, and so were the pain meds. I could climb stairs like a champ and not like a child anymore. My hips no longer seized up, and I didn't have to buy pants twice my size to accommodate the swelling I had in one of my legs and knee. And I no longer was faced with replacement surgeries as my only option to relieve the pain. I began having a good, solid sleep and not be woken up all night from knee and hip pain, no more foggy brain, and the Energizer Bunny had come back to life. No more cholesterol or heartburn medication, and my fatty liver was gone. My mindset from the old paradigm way of thinking is over. I am no longer held hostage by my cell phone carb tracking app. Delete it. Don't need it. I count and keep record of nothing. Zero. That's right. When Dr. Westman says just follow the list, that's really all you have to do. I don't question the food list. If it's not on it, I don't eat it. Period. I buy nothing in a box, especially if it's labeled keto friendly. I stick to real food that I can afford, not organic or grass-fed, and not even a special brand of salt. I no longer let the number on the scale define me, nor do I weigh myself often. I no longer obsess about striving for a specific weight or size. My only goal is to be healthy and live my life free from being sick and in pain. I eat when I'm hungry, and I don't look at the clock. I no longer have all my security blankets because my mini store has closed down permanently, and all of those clothes have been donated. I have not veered from the food list, and I have never felt so free in my life. As of today, I've lost over 80 pounds and have gone from a size 24 to a size 8 effortlessly, without any exercise routine, and I keep shrinking. Many of you may be saying, how can this be possible? Well, it is. This is prescription strength, evidence-based keto. Keeping the carbs low and enjoying all the delicious food on the food list is all you have to do. I never imagined that something this simple would cure my debilitating pain and give me my life back, but it did. I have no gallbladder. I've had a total hysterectomy. I'm on HRT, thyroid medication, and have sleep apnea. And for me, none of these things have hindered my results. So, if you think of a reason that you can't accomplish this, know that you can, and that a low-carb lifestyle is very sustainable. For me, my why of not being sick every day and living pain-free is my motivation, and I simply and completely trust the process. If you're a number or a graph person and need to understand how every molecule in your body operates, all I can say is don't overthink things. Just keep it simple, like Dr. Westman says. The Facebook alumni group is filled with the most phenomenal people you will ever meet. I was never a fan of social media, but this group is private for starters. There is no judgment. There is just kind, honest, caring, and compassionate human beings who support each other in trying to reach the same goal, to be healthy. We also have a lot of laughs. I can't imagine not being part of this special group we call a tribe. They have been fantastic support for me through it all. The Adapt team, there are no words to describe them. Each and every one of them go above and beyond in everything they do for us. They're always there to help every step of the way, encouraging, inspiring, and motivating. They're always planning new and exciting, fun things for us, whether it's a recipe, a workout, a speaker, cooking alongside a chef. They never stop supporting us in every way they can. They are honestly just incredible. They are selfless people who have dedicated their lives to help us help ourselves. Last but not least, a very special thank you from the bottom of my heart to Dr. Westman. You are the reason I am where I am today. I am living my healthiest life because I am keeping it simple by following the food list, just as you taught me. Your decades of research, your dedication and passion in helping people all over the world cure themselves with just changing their food is something I never dreamed possible for myself. You have changed my life, and I am forever grateful to you. I just want to close by saying that I really want to encourage everyone to make this small investment in themselves in taking this class. It will change your life. Whether it's to reverse type 2 diabetes, PCOS, lose weight, get rid of heartburn, acne, stomach issues, or just to become healthier, whatever it is, join this class and learn how to be the healthiest version of yourself. For me personally, it's been nothing short of a miracle. I hope to see you in the membership to cheer you on with your own successes. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Sylvie, and you're very welcome. I never get tired of hearing stories of people getting better. In fact, that's what I became a doctor to do. And so when I got frustrated with the tools I had, people weren't getting better. That's what made me learn about this method. And so thanks again. I don't know if you can see the comments, but all the tears and support, and people commenting on your language and articulate way of saying things. Thanks so much. And what's so strange about the way the world is today is just with YouTube. I walked into a hospital in Shenzhen, China, and the director of nutrition came up to me and said, "Dr. Westman, I've watched every one of your videos." He thought I was a TV star.
Wow. Well, I think so too, but hey.
No, well, it is. I mean, and now my new smart TV plays YouTube directly. So it's like I really am on TV. But no, this is real. It's not. I grew up thinking that TV is fake.
Absolutely.
But this is real. And
it's very real.
Thank you so much for telling your story.
You're very welcome.
Thanks, Sylvie.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so yes, absolutely. As you said, we literally never get tired of hearing our students' successes. And if I tell you guys, there's not a day that goes by in this group where we are not getting texted inside of the group with all of these victories. So we are just thrilled that we are able to do what we do, and now with these digital courses reach globally, on a global scale,
It reminds me of the recent comment of this ALA member went on vacation and everyone asked, "Oh, you lost so much weight. How'd you do it? How often do you see this doctor?" And she says, "Every day. I watch the doctor every morning with my coffee." And yes, that is pretty amazing, I have to say.
Yeah, amazing. All right, so let's go through. We've got quite a few questions to go through. And I think that, if you guys are kind of still sitting on the fence a little bit, or you're not 100% sure, these questions tonight are really going to help you understand exactly what we give in the course and how it works. So let's go through them kind of one by one. So, Doc, if you can answer, you're going to answer some questions and I'll answer some questions. So if you can answer this first question, that would be wonderful. So this question is the Keto Made Simple Masterclass for beginners only?
No. So what's great about it is if you're brand new, you don't know anything, you're going to learn in a very quick way what to do. But if you've also learned other ways of doing keto, if you're at a stall, we've had numerous stories of breaking stalls, people learning going from net carbs to total carbs, as Sylvie mentioned. There are a lot of little nuances, little details that the method that we learned and use will fix those things. So it's for new people and it's for people who've been doing it a while. And if you're just wanting to learn more about flexibility on the foods and then get into that, you heard the language Sylvie had about the paradigm shift. I have a whole module on how you have to think about things a little differently now, not only in terms of food, but in terms of, do you eat 3 meals a day? And do I have to have this? Do I have to fast? We go all into that. So even if you've done it a while, it will give you more flexibility in how to approach it, I think.
For sure. Can somebody take the course if they have a medical condition or they're taking medication?
Yes, but we recommend that you check in with your doctor first, your healthcare practitioner. This is prescription strength, meaning it substitutes, or you can actually reduce and eliminate medications. So you have to be careful. Sometimes the medicines can become too strong, particularly diabetes medicine. So I can't adjust these medicines through digital means. You have to, see your doctor about adjusting medicines. But the hallmark of a lifestyle like this is you get the benefits, all these benefits, without adding medicine. You actually take away medicine.
Okay, I can answer this next one. So if somebody's traveling, so I'm traveling and I'm not sure if I'll have internet access and I don't want to miss anything. So I can assure you that we have students from all over the world, and everybody's in different time zones. And so all the live sessions that we do each week are recorded and they are sent to you. Not only are they available inside of the Facebook group, but they're also sent to you via email the following day. So you will have full access to watch the replays whenever you can. So you won't miss a thing. I can answer the next question as well. What if I don't have a Facebook account? Can I still take the course? Absolutely, you can. Not all of our students have a Facebook account. For those of you who don't have a Facebook account and you don't want to create a Facebook account, this is basically, there are two components to this course. So the two are the first one is the video training. The video training is actually inside of a private student portal. So the course itself, as soon as you purchase the course itself, you have immediate access to the course. And you can start the training. In other words, if you purchase right now, you can start the training tonight. So that is the course. That's the number one component, as Dr. Westman showed you in the portal, your PDF resources, the quizzes, etc. That's inside of a student portal that you need to log into, right? Then the second component of the course is the Facebook group. And the Facebook group is, so just going back a little bit. So for example, if you don't want to join the Facebook group, and assuming you have a question throughout the course, you can always email us that question. Obviously, if you are in the Facebook group, we ask that you ask the question in the group, just so that everybody, all your classmates can get the answers and we can all kind of progress in real time. So, but if you're not in the Facebook group, you can certainly send us your questions via email, and we can answer those questions via email. So just so you know, I just want to reiterate, the Facebook group is not the course. It's only the additional support option over and above the course. And that support option is for 3 full weeks. So we in fact start on Monday, August 2nd, inside of the group. So right now, what we're doing is we're onboarding everybody. Everybody's requesting access into the group, and we're onboarding. And in fact, in the group, in the Facebook group, we are only allowing you to introduce yourself, and there's no questions right now in the group until we get there on August 2nd. And then when we get there, we have a great welcome party ready for you on Monday night is when we start. And then that 3 weeks of support will go through August 23rd. I think that's 3 weeks, from the 2nd to the 23rd. So that's essentially the 3 weeks that we are with you inside of the Facebook group. And if you don't have a Facebook group, some of our students create one specifically. We do highly recommend it, only because, in order to get the full, obviously intended course experience, it really is beneficial to you to have that support and community throughout this 3 weeks. It really will help you a hell of a lot. So that is basically it for that question. Again, how long will I have access to the course material? You will have access to your student portal for however long you need it. We do not take your student portal away from you. And the PDF resources inside of your portal are all downloadable onto your computer, so you can have them. You can access them whenever you need them. Now, the Facebook group itself, at the end of the 3 week period, we actually archive that group. And what that means is that you still have access to it. In other words, if you want to look something up, you can still have access to it. But our group then moves on to another group, which is the ongoing learning and support group. And that's where we are all the time, in this new group after the course, right? Doc, if you can answer this next one, how is the Keto Made Simple course different from other online keto courses?
Well, it uses the experience that we've had now at Duke, at the Duke Keto Medicine Clinic for the last 15 years. It's evidence-based. It's simple. Actually, one of so there are a lot of ways to do keto. Like there are a lot of different cars now. I mean, I think of it as there's not one way to do keto, but this way you don't have to buy products. You don't have to buy pills and supplements. And, you want to beware of the keto doctor that says, oh, buy my this. And oh, by the way, do keto. Our approach is, here's a real food-based keto diet. And it's worked for 150 years. Has a lot of science behind it. So basically you're getting the one and only Duke keto diet that's been studied extensively, more than any other approach. And a lot of the things you learn out there on the keto world, keto courses, really haven't gone through that rigorous type of testing.
And that actually leads me to the next question, and I can answer this. Basically, you guys may be asking, why would I pay for a keto course? There's so much free information on the internet. And the fact is, you are 100% right. There is a lot of free information readily available on the internet.
And you get what you pay for.
Much of what you'll find on the internet is conflicting. It's confusing, and honestly, it's downright incorrect. So, what we teach is very straightforward, uncomplicated, and as Doc says, it is based on the science. Dr. Westman's been doing this for over 20 years, and the results that he gets in his clinic and outside of his clinic are absolutely phenomenal. That is my the next question. How much is the Keto Made Simple Masterclass? So basically the masterclass is $167, which for $167, some of you may be thinking, whoa, $167. But the fact is, you guys, is that $167 to have access to Dr. Westman and our team, and what you get, the value that you get out of this course for a 3-week period is an absolute steal. It is I cannot even tell you, it's an absolute steal for what you are getting, the community support that you're going to receive, So this price, we actually, because of the current circumstances and the pandemic, and when we opened, which is in December of 2020, is we wanted to offer as an introductory price. We wanted to try and make this course as affordable as we possibly can for the most amount of people. And that's why, honestly, this course should be over $1,000 for the value that you get. So I believe that this is probably the last time that we are offering the course at this rate, at $167. So take advantage of it now. We can't say what the next price increase is going to be, but it is definitely going to be increasing in the next cohort, which will be at the end of November, is our next cohort. Are there any perks as an AILA member or an AILA student? Again, AILA stands for Adapt Your Life Academy. So the answer to that is yes, absolutely. As an alumni member, you get VIP access to our in-person Adapt events, and you also get a 10% discount on all future courses that we offer. And we have some very exciting courses that are in the works. That are going to be absolutely amazing. So that 10% discount will really help you out. And you will always, as an AILA grad, you will always get 10% discount for any future courses that we offer in the academy. What do I do if my order doesn't go through? So if you have any tech issues whatsoever, we are here to help you. You can email us at academy@adaptyourlife.com, and we will answer those questions. Doc, let's see. I'm not sure if a course is right for me. I'm not sure if a course is right for me personally. How do I know if the course is right for me? So again, feel free to email us at academy@adaptyourlife.com. If you have any questions, alternatively, you can go to our website at adaptyourlifeacademy.com. And right up at the top, there is an FAQ. You can go through that FAQ again, or if you want to email us, you can email us. If you go to the very top tab, you'll see it says courses, online courses right up at the top, and then there's a drop-down menu. So if you go to the Keto Made Simple course page, you will see on that course page, you'll see a big button up at the top that says Enroll Now, but if you scroll down, you can see exactly what you get in the course. So again, go to adaptyourlifeacademy.com. Go to the Keto Made Simple online course, and you can go directly to the course page or to the FAQ.
Well, another way to explain, I've been doing this so long in a clinical setting, meaning people with medical problems and all that. I've become very comfortable even saying things like, this is just healthy eating for people. So please don't be concerned that it's going to be risky or not, if it's going to be unsafe or anything. All we do is teach you how to eat foods. And a large part is to not eat a lot of the junk foods that are obvious. You don't, no current healthy diet plan allows you to have donuts every day with sugar. So a lot of those things are fairly simple, but the wisdom of how to keep the carbs down, keeping it low, and not getting distracted by these little things you see. That's part of the value. Even if you don't have medical issues and you just want to improve your health and reduce inflammation, the latest keto research even suggests you might live longer if you keep that insulin level down really, really low. And that's another aspect of just eating in a healthy manner, which is a keto way of eating.
Okay, so basically, just to end off here, I just want to reiterate that doors do close tomorrow night at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Once the doors are closed, they are absolutely closed. We do not make exceptions. And the reason we do this is because when we close the door tomorrow night, we finish with the onboarding this weekend, and then we are all in for the next 3 weeks. So we can't be having people coming in at all different times. It's very important that we work together as kind of as a family, so to speak. We're super excited, guys. I mean, we can't wait until Monday to get to you, to get started in the group. We've got an incredible welcome party planned. I believe at 7:30. But when you get into the group, you'll see that there will be a schedule that will be posted. We post a schedule of events, so that's going to be posted soon. And we ask that if you are coming along with us to request access to this group this weekend, don't wait until the last minute on Monday, because it takes our team time for onboarding. So if you haven't requested access yet, please go ahead and request access. In fact, when I'm finished tonight, I'm going to send another email out with a link to the group, to try and get as many of you to get into the group this weekend as possible. And then for those of you who are still not quite there and you're still on the fence, tomorrow night, we actually at 8:00 p.m. Eastern, we have our final AMA session. AMA stands for Ask Me Anything, and Dr. Westman and I will be on, and you can ask all kinds of questions. That will be the very last session before we close the doors, and that's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And that's it. We're excited.
Thank you, Lisa. And let me bring Sylvie back. Thank you, Sylvie. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Sylvie.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Excited to get this new class going.
Yeah, exactly.
Wonderful.
All right. Well, see you tomorrow night, Lisa.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.